Alright, so Kazuma completely ignores his responsibilities to the children at the orphanage, decides to go into Kamurocho with Yasuko, looking for Saejima. Alright, to Kamurocho, Chapter 2. Leaving already, Masa? You've been a better friend than I have, Zhao. Wait, what's going on? Wait a minute. Last time we left these guys, what's his name? Had them and he was shooting. Now what's going on? How is it? What's happening? I guess we're going to find out. You know that's not true. I'm just sorry the truth turned out so bitter. Your father killed by another member of the Force. I'm in shock. Yeah, something just doesn't feel right. How can your father rest in peace like this? I think he's just fine. Huh? Chief Hisai and Sugiyuchi were tired of being used by Manukata and Katsuragi all these years. They spent most of their lives serving others against their will. But their final acts were all their own. They went out following their own code of justice. Wait a minute. Masa, so the chief killed himself? Sugiyuchi must have known he was signing his death warrant talking to me. But he did anyway. And Chief Hisai took his own life to spare you, Meihua, and me. That's what happened. That guy, the chief, killed himself. Oh. Well, what a freaking tease. They made you think that he killed everyone. Damn. So that's why he said yes, both of them, before he shot himself. Right. Hisai told Manukata I was dead so he wouldn't come after me. He spared me so I could do what's right. But he was never able to do as a cop. You mean take down Munakata? Exactly. Well, how? He's one of the most powerful men in the Tokyo Metropolitan Police. I'm not going to get much help from my fellow officers.
Oh.
Hello. Oh, Akiyama. Whew, the shit's really hit the proverbial fan. No kidding. So, what's up? I assume something happened if you're here? Yeah, something like that. Huh? The district attorney's lackey suddenly showed up at my office and started turning the place upside down. They threw me out. Your office, Sky Finance, what are the charges? Some kind of coercion. I forgot the exact term. It's the tests I give to prospective clients. They say I was forcing them to do things against their will, and that was coercion. Huh, sounds like something the DA would say. I didn't know where else to go, so I thought I'd drop by here. But it looks like I came at a bad time. No, your timing's perfect. Huh? Listen, Akiyama, I need your help with something. Huh, interesting how all the characters are, you know, now intertwining. I like this. Kamurocho Tenkaichi Street. Oh, we're definitely familiar with this. 5 p.m. March 13th. Ah, look! Kazuma's back in his suit. Mr. Kiryu? Looks the same as ever, but something's going on. Huh? We don't have time to stand around. Let's start looking for your brother. Right. There's just one thing I need to ask you first. But not here. Follow me. Have you ever tried anal? That's what I need to ask you. Alright, that was lame. We should probably go to New Serena for starters. It's always been some sort of home away from home for me. Yasuko, let's head over to this bar I used to go to. It's run by an old friend of mine. Alright, whatever you think is best. It's called New Serena Bar, huh? What the? What's this? What's this truck doing here? Someone in the building moving? No time to waste, better head over to the New Serena right now. What? I'm following the waypoint. Here it is. Be with you in a minute. Ah, Kiryu!
伊達さん
Date. Or
久しぶり
Date?
だな
I guess his name's Date. Been a while. I thought his name's Date. What brings you here out of the blue? Just a little something I need to take care of. More problems? Something like that. This is Yasuko Sajima. I'm helping her out with something. Nice to meet you. Same here. Hey, she's a real knockout. What you doing with a guy like you? It's not what you're thinking. Let's leave it at that. So, where's Mariko? She got some bad news from home and had to rush back. She'll be gone with about a week. And you're holding down the fort till she gets back? It's a real pain, what with my other work, but she wants to keep the place open for the regulars. Lucky for us. So, Kiryu, what's this little something you need to take care of? Right, let's have a scene and talk a minute. I need to ask you something before we look for your brother. Alright. So, what would you like me to ask? What would you like to ask me? I'll be blunt. Why do you need to see your brother so badly? Bad enough to commit murder? What? Murder? Mr. Kiryu, this isn't the best place to... Oh, don't worry about Date. He's a detective once, but we could trust him. He wouldn't turn you in without hearing you out. Isn't that right, Date? Yeah, that's right, but... Yasuko, let's have the truth. Why would you go so far with for your brother? Because my brother Taiga is my everything. Your everything? I would have died long ago if it weren't for him. Go on. Have you ever heard of a living donor kidney transplant? Yeah, isn't that where the relative or someone donates one of their kidneys? You read about them a lot. Right, and I am one of those recipients. You had kidney failure, so your brother donated one of the kidneys to you? That's why it means everything to you? Oh, that's why it means everything to you? Transplants between siblings aren't that unusual. I don't really mean to be rude or anything, but you really owe him that much for a kidney? No, you don't understand. It's not that simple. It's not. Well, would you mind explaining? The kidney I received wasn't from Taiga. His wasn't a match. Why? Different blood types or something? Well, yes, we are different blood types, but what? Was there some other reason? Yasuko? Are you and he not related by blood? What? Well, that's exactly it. We're not related by blood. Taiga is my stepfather's son from a previous marriage. My mother had me before remarrying. Then how did you find a suitable kidney match? Taiga found my biological father after my mother had passed away and begged him to donate a kidney to me. It turns out my blood type is fairly rare. A blood relative was my only hope of finding a match. Once he found that out, Taiga left home searching day in and day out until he found my father. This is when Taiga was 15. Only 15. I'd already given up hope. Before she died, my mother had told me that my father was a drunken woman beater with no hope of ever changing. I thought he was probably already dead. Even if he wasn't, I didn't want to live knowing that I had a kidney from such a horrible man. I thought I would rather die than carry a part of him. Well, my brother Taiga didn't give up. He said he was going to take care of me no matter what. So you found your biological father then? He did. Where? In the Kansai region, he had become involved with the Omi Alliance. They were using him to do their dirty business. The Omi Alliance? That's right, and Taiga went alone to Kansai, knowing that my father was looking for the Yakuza, but he was threatened? Yes, a Yakuza to the core. My father demanded a huge sum of money in exchange for one of his kidneys. How much? 30 million yen. 30 million? That's a lot, even more so back then. How could a 15-year-old kid ever hope to get his hands on that much money? Exactly, but he didn't give up. He turned to fighting on the Kamurocho streets, taking what little money he could get from the street punks that he beat. But how could he ever... It was Sasai of the Toho clan who saved Taiga. He gave my brother 30 million yen on the condition he join his family. So that's how Saishima joined the Sasai family. My brother never abandoned me. He watched over me even when it looked like all hope was lost. He dropped out of school, gave up his dream of becoming a school teacher, and joined the Yakuza. I owe my life to him. So that's what you meant when you said he was your everything. Yes, that's right. Taiga is everything to me. He not only saved my life to give me the will to live. Damn, what a intense story. Frankly, I don't care if he killed those 18 men or if the real murderer is still at large.
真犯人が別にいるとかそんなのはどうでも
None of that matters.
私にとって
Taiga's just, he's my brother.
お兄ちゃんだから
I'm
going to have you wait here.
少しこの店で
You need to sit and cool down for a bit. What? How can you say that, Kiryu? Can't you see how bad she wants to see her brother?
安子さん
Yasuko?
もし冴島が
What would you do if you found out Saejima was already dead?
あんたどうするつもりだ
I guess that's a good point. You should probably go nuts.
死ぬ気
Take your own
なん
life?
じゃないのか
So he's gonna leave her here and he's gonna go throughout town trying to find out info. You keep saying that Saejima's everything to you. We all rely on others. It's hard to live without someone's love and support. But with you, your brother's very existence has become your reason to live. Am I wrong? Life's been hard on you. You lost your parents and had it tough from a young age. But being unhappy isn't an excuse to do anything that you like. Sorry, I'm in no position to pass judgment on anyone, but still. I won't preach, but I saw your raw emotions, and they've led to some bad decisions. You've lost your ability to think clearly. So I want you to wait here to find out where Saejima is, and well, I find out where Saejima is and what he's doing. There we go. Don't worry, I will find him, and I will get you to him. But you'll need to take it easy right now, agreed? Yes, and thank you. Okay, then. Good, take good care of her. You can count on me. Alright. So that's it. Kazuma Kiryu's off. You now have access to this hideout. This is a new hideout. Okay.